And the president saying justice was served. This after his would-be assassin was found guilty in a federal court. Ryan Routh, who swore his innocence, showed no reaction when the verdict was read, but did try to stab himself in the neck. His daughter later chased down the van, taking him to prison. NewsNation's Brooke Shafer joins us live from outside the courthouse in Fort Pierce, Florida. And, you know, Brooke, this was really an eventful day, not only inside, but then outside the courtroom as well.
Yeah, eventful and dramatic, you could say, Kelly. Ryan Routh waking up in federal prison this morning after being found guilty yesterday of trying to assassinate President Trump last fall. But as you mentioned, as that guilty verdict was read by the jury, Ryan Routh then grabbed a pen on the table and he tried to stab himself in the neck. Marshals inside that courtroom had to jump on top of Ryan Routh and try to get his hands away from his neck. It doesn't appear that he was seriously injured, but I talked to a witness just outside the courthouse who said it was chaos in the courtroom.
He took the pen in his left or right hand and just stabbed it there. The court marshals tackled him. He was brought away. The daughter was crying for her or for him, and she was eventually escorted out. They restrained his limbs so he couldn't stab himself anymore, and they took him out.
Ryan Routh's daughter chased after his van as officers drove Routh back to prison yesterday. She was in the courtroom as her dad tried to stab himself. She screamed for her dad to stop and that she was going to get him out. The jury in this case, they deliberated for about 2.5 hours on Tuesday and found Ryan Routh guilty on all 5 federal charges. Prosecutors have said that Routh hid outside President Trump's golf course for hours last fall with a rifle and a plan. In closing, prosecutors said their evidence showed one thing: Ryan Routh wanted Donald Trump dead. President Trump said of this guilty verdict that it is a very big moment for justice in America. Ryan Routh faces life in prison. His sentencing is set for December. Kelly?
A shocking end to this one. All right, Brooke Shafer, excellent reporting throughout. Thank you.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.